Good people, Goon and Muttley here, and in today's video I'll be giving you the Sporting Lisbon versus Arsenal post-match review and ratings. So yeah, man, 2-2 game, bad draw for Arsenal, I think really in the end. Obviously you take the 2-2 because we're away from home, take the momentum going into the home game and hopefully beat them at home, but I think overall we should have been winning that game. We had enough ball, enough chances to win the game, but we sort of fell off at stages, which is understandable because Lisbon were at home. They're going to come into the game at points. They're the home side. They got the home crowd. So like yeah, I'd say overall, I'd, unsatisfying draw. That's what I'll say. Overall, an unsatisfying draw. And in the end, I think we were quite fortunate to come out with the draw because the second goal was an own goal and we didn't really make the clear cut chance. But then we could have scored with Martinelli when he went through that one-on-one chance with the great run. We had chances to score in the game, but yeah. So started off the game quite well, was dominating, had the lot of the ball, wasn't really making loads of chances, but we get a corner and then Saliba in the 22nd minute puts us 1-0 up, and then we sort of switch off for a few minutes. They get a nice passage of play, have a long shot, keeper saves well, goes out for a corner, 1-1. And then after that, there was a big period in the first half where I think Lisbon took over and looked quite like the better team. And then the last sort of 10 minutes, maybe not 10 minutes, but the last like 5, 7 minutes of the second half, he took over again and had some more of the ball. And yeah, man, like overall, like I said, unsatisfying 2-2, but let me move it up a little bit just so you can hear me a bit better. But yeah, you take the 2-2, we're away from home, so hopefully we'll have some more players back for the second leg, which is next week. We're not too sure on how Eddie and Trossard, how long they're going to be. But you never know, both of them might be back, so we could go for a whole different starting lineup, or the attacking line anyway. But yeah, man, so we go into the second half. We started well. I've just watched some highlights back again just to keep it fresh in my brain. So yeah, we started well again. Didn't quite make the killer goal that we needed, killer chance to score. And then they create a chance, and then we switched off again in defence, and then Paulinho taps the ball in from a good shot from Turner. So yeah, man, overall it was disappointing. Like I said, the defending was terrible in that game. I think through some of the stages anyway, man. I wouldn't say the overall did, but yeah, man, couple of chances in that game. We should have been stuffing them out, and it's been happening the last 4 or 5 games now. The defense is looking a bit shaky. It's not looking as solid as what it was. Obviously, it did have changes in the defense, but 3 of them are the first team. Turner had his Turner had great passing, great distribution, but he was very dodgy on the first goal for the corner. Should have come out, claimed it, didn't. So overall, wasn't happy with Turner's performance in goal. I think he was quite poor. Xhaka and Jorginho, they wasn't bad, but wasn't great. Nelson tried all night, tried to take on his men, tried to drive out the team. Saka was very quiet, very poor, looked like he was tired. One of his worst games for Arsenal this season, if I'll be honest. And Martinelli tried, but it just looked like he wasn't his night. Very poor from him as well. So and yeah, Xhaka goes to pass the ball to Martinelli in the 62nd minute, and we get the own goal to make it 2-2. So overall, not really happy with the performance, like I said. But yeah, we're going to looking at some of the stats. So Arsenal had 14 shots, 7 on target, 68% possession, 87 pass accuracy, 6 fouls, 2 yellow cards, 1 offside and 9 corners. So Sporting had 10 shots, 6 on target, 32% possession, 300 passes, 74% possession, 2 yellow cards and 3 corners. So you can see from the stats, we did dominate the game overall, but they had loads of chances, same way we did. So yeah, the game could have gone either way. And yeah, let's hope now, us being at home, we can step up and beat them in the second leg. So yeah, I'm not going to go too long about it because, like I said, it was an underwhelming draw, 2-2, and we are quite fortunate to come away with that in the end, really. So I'll go on to my player rating. So for the first goal, Turner's at fault, should come out and punch the ball. He was he was very poor in the game for me. I'm going to give him a 5. I don't want to mark him down too harshly, but his passing was good until the right before the second first half finished, and then he passes the ball to Saka. I mean, not Saka, to Saliba. He had someone on him. He was too lucky enough we didn't concede the goal there because he'd be getting a 1 if he did there. But yeah, I'm going to give him a 5 because it wasn't his best game. He was very poor. The only thing I could say from him was that he had good passes in the game. That was about it. He looked very dodgy. Uh, Ben White had a decent game. Wasn't his best. I'm going to give him a 6.5. He tried. Saliba, I'm going to give a 7 purely because he got the goal, but he was dodgy. He had a couple of moments there where I thought, what are you doing? Maybe the first partnership with Kiowa didn't quite help him, you know what I mean? I'm going to go to Jacob Kivior. I believe I'm going to give him a 6. He had an average game. Wasn't his best. Obviously, we've not seen him before, but it wasn't a great performance, so I'm just going to give him a 6. Zini, I'm going to give a 6.5. Great going forward. Had some dodgy moments in defence, but overall, he had a decent game, quite a good game. So I'll give him a 6.5. Um, Jorginho and Xhaka, going back to the highlights and looking like there's nothing. Right, Xhaka, I'm going to give a 7 because for his pass we score, so we got to give him credit for that. Jorginho, I'm going to give a 6.5. Wasn't great. Wasn't didn't he done his job? You know what I mean? Done it decent. There's nothing sort of stood out for me in the performance that I thought, oh yeah, Jorginho was great in that game. You know what I mean? Um, in terms of performance wise for Vieira, I'd say that's probably his best performance for an Arsenal shirt. The way you could see he was up for it, and due to the fact that he's a Porto boy and he's playing in Portugal against Lisbon, so you could see he was more up for it. He's just couldn't get the assist or the goal that would have topped it off for him. I'm going to give him a 6.5 because he tried all night. Oh, sorry, he got the assist from the corner. He did. Tell a lie, he did. So, yeah, we'll give him a 7. We'll give him a 7 because he got the assist. Chalk him up. I'll be nice. Um, Saka's going to get a 6 for me. Wasn't great. Looked very poor. I don't know if he's tired or needs a little rest or something. I don't know, man. But it wasn't his best game. We'll go to the left side. Nelson, I'm gonna give a 6.5. He tried all night, didn't really do much, but he took the ball and he every moment he could, he tried to drive at their defense. So for being on the front foot and being at them, I'm gonna give him a 6.5. Otherwise, I'm gonna give him a 6. Um, Martinelli, I'm gonna give him a 6. You know, he tried, he was decent, but he was poor with his finishing, and he should have scored. If not the chip, the one where he went through and he ends up being 1-on-1 with the goalie. His touch just before the goalie coming towards him is very poor and it caused. I think he should have been shooting already. The goalie was already coming at him. You could see him coming. You just put it around him to the right or dink it over to the left and just do a big dink. But I don't know. I'm not here to criticize him. He was unlucky. He had a decent performance, but I'm just gonna give him a 6. The subs, no one really stood out to me, so I'm just gonna give them all a standard 6. Nothing really stood out to me. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Thanks for all the love and support. And yeah, man, check out the description. You'll see my links for my Twitter, Twitter, Insta, and TikTok. Please give them a follow. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. So to the next time, guys, this is Bruno Muttley, the YouTube correspondent, signing off.